Hey guys, Sableye here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to jump into things with the Sableye team that you see on the screen right now. But before we do, I just want to apologize for the lack of content over the last week. But, you know, there was a puppy involved, and I figured I'd show the puppy. So, here's the puppy, the one and only cameo he'll probably make in the video. But this is Bandit, and I'll cut the video now, and we'll jump back into a battle when I get back. Alright, and we're back in a battle. So, as I mentioned earlier, got the Zacian team here. Pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff, nothing crazy. The Lapras and the Charizard on the same team kinda don't really belong, but I figured I can go with like a Zacian mode if I need like a big strong Zacian, Regieleki, Lapras, and then Lando as a support mode. Or I can also go the Sableye Charizard mode, so that's kind of the concept here. But we got a very offensive team here, and I'm assuming they're just going to go aggressive, so I almost want to get aggressive right back. The good news is I have a Sableye, and for those of you who do not know, Quash is a broken move, and I'm going to enjoy using Quash here. The problem, though, is going to be, I need to Quash and find a way to kill that, find a way to kill the Calyrex before it just kills my Sableye, because Sableye is fun and great, but it's not the best bulk-wise, so I mean, Zacian normally doesn't just... Does Zacian normally OHKO it? I actually do not know. Let's find out. Let's go Sableye Zacian straight up. I could go late game Zard. Late game Zard kind of seems bad, though. I'm going to go Lando for the Intimidate on the Cinderace there, as well as walling out the Regieleki. And I think I bring Regieleki of my own. Yeah, and I'll max Lando in this game, I think. I think I max Lando. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll max Sableye. No, it definitely will not be maxing Sableye. I promise you I will not be. But, anyways, we've got, this guy's number one, you know, he's calling himself number one, he knows how good he is. Yeah, my commentary is very, very rough. I'm looking at him like we actually almost have all the TCG art down below, but Regieleki, unfortunately, still does not have a card for that, but, unfortunately, yeah, Sableye coming on the field, and guys, I'm just happy to be using Sableye. I'm living my best life right now. There's a Sableye on the field, and I don't get to use Sableye every day. So, what are we going to see here? I mean, I'm really tempted to just let Regieleki do its thing. I don't think it's going to max. You could trick my Sableye here. Sableye is going to survive. The question is it sashed? I'm really tempted to say no, and that a Quash and a Sacred Sword will be able to take it out. So that's what we're going to go with here. I mean, I could have foul played, but they're actually going to switch out the Whimsicott here. Whimsicott going into what? Whimsicott going into Indeedee, so I can no longer Quash, so maybe I got a little bit aggressive bringing Sableye into this game. But as long as they're not sashed, this is still an effective turn. And they're actually going to protect, so I mean, it's not the greatest turn, but like I don't hate it. I really wish I would have clicked Sub though. Sub would have been an amazing turn. However, I did not click Substitute, so now it's a bit unfortunate because I can't really do anything. Sunny Day setting up Sunny Day doesn't help me at all. What I am going to do is I think I'm going to foul play, and I think I'm just going to go after this Indeedee. Get it off the field. That at least takes a Mon off the field. Like, they don't have a lot of pressure, right? They have an Indeedee. They actually are going to max the Regieleki, so. But back to what I was saying is they don't have a lot of pressure, right? Yeah, sure, they're going to be able to... They have an Indeedee, they have a Whimsicott and a Regieleki, and I'm assuming Cali. You don't not bring your Calyrex versus my team here. I'm pretty sure they have it in the back. So the moment is they're breaking their max early, which is perfect. As long as Indeedee doesn't like do something dumb like Protect. Yeah, Max Lightning coming out. Actually changing the terrain. So Sableye survive, please? No, never mind. Like I said, not the bulkiest of Pokemon. So would have been amazing had Sableye survived there because it would have been able to change the terrain back in my favor. And I would have been able to Quash the following turn, but alas, that did not happen. Life Orb on the Regieleki, so as I was saying before, it was not sashed, so I got that call right. This Indeedee should be able to take this. If this Indeedee is built properly, it's going to live this. Yeah, no doubt in my mind there. Zacian's good, not that good, unfortunately, and did this Indeedee even go for Follow Me? I want to say it didn't. What's it going for? Yeah, Mystical Fire, that's actually a really cool move here. Really cool to see that there. Zacian, of course, going to take that pretty well, but unfortunately that is probably going to put me in range of a Max Lightning. So I have two options here. I could come in and try and play a Speed Tie with Regieleki, which I'm tempted to do. And in fact, I'm going to, and I'm actually going to switch Zacian into Landorus. Just because I don't want to burn my max too early here. I basically want to say, like as if I don't have Lando. Because if I had Lando, it's kind of, you know, the obvious switch in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Webs, and I'm going to get Lando in for the Zacian and hopefully eat the max lightning. And see if that'll work out. Hopefully, I mean, it really should. Like, there's no reason it shouldn't be working out here. I mean, the only way they don't, if they don't fall for the bait and they go straight after the Regieleki, which is in turn a threat as well. But let's see. I don't think I'm going to be losing Landers here. Getting the Intimidate off, of course, 2 special attackers does not matter one bit. Regieleki, okay, follow me, that's fine. I'm going for Electro Web, so I'm still getting them slowed down here. And they can't slow me down in exchange. So Regieleki is going to win a speed tie here, so I mean I could have gone for that immediately. In fact, it may not even be a speed tie looking back at it, but I still think this is the smarter play. And there's a Max Lightning going straight into the Landorus, which is exactly what you want to see right there. And now I get another Electro Web, and I just Max Quake, I believe. I don't think they had a resist, so I will just drop the Max Quake straight into the Regieleki, and we should be good. As long as the Electro Web connects and kills and slows them down, we're in a perfect spot. I don't want to Volt Switch because Regieleki probably is still faster than my Landorus if I don't slow it down. So I can't just Volt Switch safely into the Indeedee to guarantee the Follow Me stopping. So I kind of still have to slow down this Regieleki because I don't want my Regieleki to lose its Sash. So we're a little bit kind of forced into this here. Not exactly what I want it to be in, but we are going to max Lando, and hopefully this is going to be enough to maybe take this game. Like I said, it's going to be Callie in the back, and we all know the last one is Whimsicott. So if I can preserve my Sash and just slow them down, this game should, in theory, be over. Because they're going to be forced to click Tailwind, and as long as I get the 2 knockouts here, we should be good. They're actually going to max Guard, which is a very, very good play. Electro Web, as long as I connect on Indeedee, this is not a terrible spot. Like I said, I can't afford to lose my Sash. Perfect. Okay. Didn't lose my Sash. Indeedee goes down. We know this Regieleki, I guess they're going to go Tailwind. Their max is over. So we've effectively killed their max, which is very, very solid now. So I could technically protect and maybe drop an Airstream. But I mean, they're going to Tailwind first, right? I can't afford to lose my Sash. That's going to be caught. Yep, Whimsicott's coming back in. Okay, so here's the problem I see in my head. Okay? Is my opponent, they want to Tailwind here, just make their Regieleki faster. Right? I think I'm going to protect my Regieleki just to preserve my Sash. And I think I'm going to Airstream. If I can speed up my Regieleki, I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I think it's better in the long run because I'll be able to get more Electro Webs off in the future. So my Leki's going to go for the Protect here. I'm expecting either a Thunderbolt or some sort of Electro Web, maybe a Volt Switch. But Tailwind, of course, was obvious right there. They need to get their speed back up. It's actually going to click Bounce. So Physical Regieleki, that is a very, very cool option for my opponent right there. As we're going to see this Max Airstream come out right now. Into this Whimsicott. Of course, this is where I expect the Sash to be, and sure enough, there it is. So, alright, you know, I don't hate this spot. That Regieleki bounced. Okay, so it was -1 speed. I'm now +1. They have Tailwind up. They should still be faster. Regieleki is very, very fast. So Regieleki should still be faster. I mean, I'm going to lose my Sash. Is it worth losing my Sash for here? It's definitely not. So I'm going to Volt Switch and sack Zacian. And I'm just going to... I'll drop a Quake. It should be enough to kill. Yeah, Quake boosting my special defense is the more important play. And like I said, Regieleki is going to be faster on... Their Regieleki is going to be faster. Whimsicott actually does die, so that Airstream was definitely the right play there. I think we're good. Yeah, I apologize, guys. My commentary is a bit rusty. You take 1 week off and you forget how to speak Pokemon terms. But Zacian coming back in. Bounce will not kill either of these 2 Pokemon, which is phenomenal. We're gonna get our special defense boost, which definitely helps out versus the presumable Calyrex in the back. There's the Bounce gonna come down. Should land on Zacian because, like I said, they wanted to break the Sash on Regieleki. Of course, I'm not gonna let them do that. They get chipped by Life Orb. Max Quake coming out. They're gonna lose their Regieleki now, and I believe that's my last turn of Max, because when I went to a guard, I Airstreamed, and then I Quake. Yeah, so that's my last turn of Max, which is a little unfortunate, but at the end of the day here, I mean, We're stalling out Tailwind eventually. I believe I'm just going to protect. I think I can protect Zacian and just click EQ for a turn. I don't think I need to risk anything about that. The Quake on Zacian probably also allows it to live something. Like, I don't think we're at a threat of dying ever. Like, I think this game's just over. Unnerve, of course, I can't eat berries. Okay, so they can burn me if they wanted to, but I'm not too concerned. I still have a Sash, so as soon as I do damage onto this Cali, it should be game over. I'm going to protect an EQ. I'm very confident in the fact that Landers will be able to take this. So, even if not, I mean, it's still perfectly fine because I can still E-Webs with Regieleki or even drop 2 Thunderbolts. So, Astral Barrage coming out. I should be able to take this. There should be no problem taking this with Lando. And +1, I know they're going to be Life Orb. Lando is good enough though. Yeah, Lando is strong enough. With the Quake boost, actually, they're not even, interesting enough, they're not even the Life Orb variant. So, Lando might have actually been able to take that without the boost. So, seeing the non-Life Orb variant, we're gonna be able to get a Behemoth Blade off because Zacian at +1 special defense. We'll take that, and I'll click Rock Slide just for the sake of clicking Rock Slide. Oh wait, are they scarfed? You know what? They might be scarfed on this team. They might very well be scarfed. I don't think they are. Like, I really don't think they are. But I've seen a few scarfed Calyrex running around. And it's just to outspeed Regieleki and drop it, right? Which is very interesting. But we're going to get this Behemoth Blade off, as expected. And this will kill it. I had no need to bring my Regieleki back in. It's never going to happen. So, alright, perfect. No need to... I guess I didn't need to protect last turn. And I could have just Rock Slid Behemoth Bladed, but... Like I said, I wanted to make sure I had the most options to get chip damage off onto this thing. So it was just a safer endgame to protect EQ. Anyways, gonna take a win right there, so you know what? I'm 1-0 with Sableye. I don't lose with Sableye, okay? This is the concept. You don't lose when you have a Sableye. Anyways, Pearl String, I get some money. Hey, I won at the highest rank. Sableye's gonna get that nice little Master Ribbon, and we're gonna keep things going. So, honestly, that Zacian art is very, very beautiful right now. But anyways, that's besides the point. Zacian is an absolute beast, guys. And just enabling it with Sableye, just being able to burn other physical attackers, being able to quash other things. Obviously, didn't see it much in that game because it just kind of died. But there's a Crocodile on the field, and I don't know how I feel about that. Good news is, I'm just going to burn this Solgaleo. I can burn this Solgaleo. I can quash this Solgaleo. It's not too big of a threat. You know very well it's going to be coming. And, yeah, this is how it's going to go. Sableye, I think I just lead it. I really see no reason not to lead it. Of course, I cannot burn the Crocodile. I cannot quash the Crocodile. It's a Dark type, but... I mean, for the most part here, Sableye Charizard just kind of has fun. Like, I'm really not seeing too big of an issue with just leading it. Biggest concern is if they get Trick Room up. And I think that might be the route they try to take, but I can just quash that too. As long as I don't lose Sableye, I'm really not too concerned. I'm going to bring Zacian. I think late game Aleki is still better than Landers. Although they have a Crocodile. So maybe Lando is just better. Yeah, I'll bring Lando. I might regret this. I may very well regret this. Hold up. Is my art... No, it's not. Okay. I thought for some reason the Landers card was creeping into the Charizard card art. But you guys can ignore me. I'm crazy like that. But I think we should be able to win this game. Honestly, I think Sableye Zard just kind of goes off with a late game Zacian. I don't know what my opponent wants to do. But let's see what they're going to go for here. It's going to be Crook Clops. Okay, here's the concern. Is that I don't want to let Trick Room go up. But I'm a little concerned about this Crocodile just being maybe Focus Sashed or something and having a rock move. And that terrifies me. I'm pretty confident if I Dynamax, Charizard's not going to die to a Crocodile Rock Slide. So I should be able to get an Airstream off onto it. In fact, Wildfire would just be better at that point because there's no reason to go fast. So, Sunny Day, Wildfire. I'm faster than the Crocodile unless they're Choice Scarf. So if they decide to Dynamax, I mean, they'd have to be AV. This is going to hurt. If they're AV Crocodile and they max, I mean, there's not much I can really do about that. I mean, hey, they very well might be. Right? But I feel like they might be like Scarf Bulldoze. This is what I'd expect from this Crocodile here. Besides Solgaleo, I'd expect like a Scarf Bulldoze kind of concept. But that might just be me. Anyways, I don't know. Well, Series 8 is done after this season, so all these restricted legendaries are going to be going back. I don't know when I'm going to be switching back over to Series 7, or technically Series 9, which is just the Series 7 rule set. I'll be switching at some point, or I guess once it switches on the ladder, but I might do a bit of other content in before then. But Sableye with the Sunny Day, and like I said, I'm very, very confident this is going to be Scarf Crocodile, and we're going to just see a Rock Slide right now, and I'm not going to be happy with that. But it's actually going to Throat Chop. You do not like Sableye, but they are Scarfed. G-Max Wildfire does come out, does connect. Maybe I should have dropped the Clops instead, but we're going to drop Crocodile there, and now, unfortunately, they're going to get Trick Room up. Is that a concern? I don't think so, because I can just quash stuff. There's no Trick Room. Wow. They just went after this Sableye, and Sableye just said, nope, sorry. So, very happy Sableye was able to take that, and honestly, I think it's game over now. I legitimately just think the game is over. I don't know how my opponent comes out on the winning end of this. Like, I really don't see it. Yep. Okay, that's coming in. Okay, you're going to Grassy Glide me. Congratulations. I'm actually going to switch out Sableye here, I think. And just drop the Dusclops. Do I need to drop the Clops? Yeah, honestly, I'm going to do it this way. Keeping this Rillaboom at -1 and just dropping this Clops should just win me this game. There's no reason for me to not do this. I might as well keep Sableye around. Mainly because I just don't want Sableye to die. I don't want him to die, okay? Don't let him get hurt. Anyways, in before all the comments, Pokemon don't die, they faint, Ryan, please. It's gonna happen. Well, I still killed the Rillaboom. So, not what I was expecting, but I still killed the Rillaboom. Grassy Glide going out, should be into the Sableye slot. Yep, that does so much damage to Landers. Wildfire coming out, gonna connect, gonna just drop this Rillaboom. Not what I was expecting to kill here, but concept is Trick Room didn't go up, so Trick Room didn't go up, I can now Airstream. Charizard is faster than Solgaleo, so if Solgaleo wants to come on in, I can toast that thing. There is still one concern in this game. There is still one concern. If it is that Solgaleo, and that one concern, of course, is Ally Switch. Well, let's see what the last mod is first. It is indeed this Solgaleo, so let's see what we're going to do here. Like I said, the concern is Ally Switch. Always has been, always will be. I think I target the Dusclops, though. I don't see a reason to not target Dusclops, and I'm going to SD in case they leave Lando alone. And I'm just going to Wildfire into the Clops. If they Ally Switch, perfect, I kill the Solgaleo. Dusclops cannot protect. If they try to guard and click Trick Room, I kill the Dusclops. Trick Room doesn't go up. I think targeting Dusclops is just the correct play. And if they Ally Switch and they give me the Solgaleo damage, I mean, sure. Like, it just makes the most sense to me here. Like, a lot of the times people would say this is a 50-50, but I don't think it is. I think as long as I kill Clops, this game is over. And if they just Ally Switch, well, then I take that. Yeah, okay. Well, could have just killed Solgaleo and win the game. But I still think I win the game this way. Anyways, we're expecting a max Rockfall. Well, personally, I'm expecting a max Rockfall here. But we'll see what they decide to go for here. Mindstorm, actually. So no Rockfall, going Mindstorm into Charizard. Zard takes that now. Yeah, Zard takes that. So Charizard being an absolute beast here. I don't know why there's no Rockfall into Solgaleo. That's definitely a move you need to have. If you're going to run Solgaleo, I 100% think it's a must-have. Like, there's literally no reason not to run it. Solar Power Chip takes me down to 50. Wildfire Chip takes them down pretty low. And by pretty low, I mean just a little bit of chip. But I'm pretty sure Heat Wave plus an Earthquake just wins me this game. I still have a Zash in the back. As long as either the Earthquake or the Heat Wave connects, this game's over. Earthquake and Heat Wave. Like I said, just need to connect one. But yeah, no Rock move is wild. You might as well have it. You gotta have it to kill these Charizards. All the flying types in the meta as well. You need Rockfall. The fact that this Solgaleo doesn't is wild. Anyways, Charizard is going to connect this Heat Wave. That's in the sun. That's Solar Power boosted. That's Life Orb boosted. Thank you, Solgaleo. And we have a Charizard sweep picking up all 4 knockouts. Charizard's a beast. Either way, Sableye was fun. Guys, I don't lose with Sableye, okay? I brought it to one event ever. And I went 3-0 at that event. Yes, it was a small event, but I went 3-0. Undefeated, won the Premier Challenge. First ever event win, by the way. I brought it to Dodrio Cup Finals, and I won that as well. So anytime I'm taking Sableye seriously, I don't lose. Yeah, I've lost a few games on it with ladder, but that's just on ladder, and that's gonna happen. But when I'm taking it seriously with Sableye, I'm a threat, okay? I'm a threat. So people ask why I don't use Sableye. It's because I don't want to jeopardize this perfect run I've had with it. But anyways, besides the point, that's gonna basically be it, guys. We're gonna be back in the next episode with some more Sableye Charizard stuff. Zacian literally did nothing this episode. Can we point that out? Zacian did nothing. Talking about how good Zacian is, it just did nothing. This was all, I guess, Regieleki wouldn't be the last game. I guess it was Lando in the first one, but besides the point, guys. Sableye, a lot of fun. That's going to be it, guys. If you guys do enjoy this content, please feel free to subscribe and leave a like on the video. It does help me out and does help you so you don't miss out on any more content. Still feels weird to say that, but I've been told to please YouTube I have to do that, so that's what we're going to go with from now on. But with that, guys, I'm going to get on out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next video.